Hi, Roy here from Yago Yoga. So, day 22 of the 30-day breath awareness challenge. How did you get on yesterday? I was getting you to body breathe. So you were breathing the inhale, you were breathing the exhale, and you were following the breath down through the body, feeling the tone of the body, and settling into the pause, really feeling the engagement of the body and the effortlessly rooting down. And then as you were inhaling, is feeling the spaciousness and then flowing through that lifting tone in the body, and you get that lovely lift all the way up through to the top of the skull. And again, don't worry if you don't get it all the way up to the top of the skull, is if you feel that lifting sensation, that's a win. You just got to keep teasing it out. But how did you get on? Did it make sense to you? Did you feel it? Did it work for you? What didn't work for you? Again, any queries, put them down in the comments and we'll tease them out. So today's challenge. What are we going to do with today's challenge? Today I'm going to give you a very simple thing to do, as I always do, but again it will have its own challenge. Is what I'm going to get you to do is flare your nostrils like you were smelling a flower. And then I want you to keep your nostrils open while you're inhaling and exhaling. That's what I want you to do today. And let me explain why and how it works, and then the benefits of it, yeah? So what it does is that you know when you lean in to smell a flower, is your nostrils, your sense of smell becomes a lot more sensitive. And what you're doing is that you're flaring your nostrils, so you breathe a little slower, and what you're also doing is you're opening up your airways, so you're opening up your sinuses. So you'll feel while your nostrils are open, you get a lovely clearness coming through your sinuses. And it just opens up the airways and gives you a clearer sense of the breath flowing in and out. And that's what I want you to focus on, is feeling that the airways are opening up and becoming clearer. And you're tapping into that sense of smell within your senses, yeah? So what it does is that while it opens up your airways, it also, again, it's another way to heighten your awareness and heighten the sense of your breath. So you're still going to be doing all the practices that we were doing up to date. So very simply from the getting into the lovely pace, you know, and then I want you to breathe the channel, so the spaciousness, the flowing spaciousness, the peaceful completion. So again, it's the navel, the rib cage, the upper chest. You're breathing those beautiful pauses. You're feeling a lovely lightness on the inhale and effortlessness on the exhale. You're breathing the tone of your lungs, so you're breathing the tone of your body. So you're just essentially connecting into your body and your body breathing. So now, I want you to do that as if you're smelling a flower. And watch what happens. Is you just get a beautiful clearness come into your body. But equally, you get a beautiful clearness coming into your mind as well. But again, a beautiful practice. So again, very simple. I'm going to demonstrate now. It's a very simple one. Is smell a flower. And you can see my nostrils flare. When the nostrils flare, keep them flared on the inhale and on the exhale. And just go into that connection in your body. And as if you're smelling a flower, you're connecting into your sense of smell. I want you to take that awareness and that subtle awareness, and I want you to, as if you're smelling your own connection in your body. You're breathing your own connection in your body, but you're connecting your sense of smell to it. And that has its own sense of consciousness as well. Does that make sense? And then you get a beautiful clearness in it. Notice how clear you get here. Notice how you get clear in your third eye. And it's another way of experiencing your breath awareness with a greater sense of clarity. Okay? So it's very simple. So again, if you do 10, it's good. 20 is very good. And 30 is amazing. Okay? So again, this practice, you don't need to do for more than, to be honest, 15-20 seconds max. So you're doing 2 or 3 breaths. And the first one, it just lets you anchor your awareness to it. The second one, you're settling into it. And the third one, again, is just feeling the airways open up. Now you may find that you may have noticed while you're going through this, is that whatever practice you do, and let's say it's either for 15 seconds or we do another longer ones for 40 seconds, is the effect continues on. And you may notice that in every day you find that you're coming to your awareness in your breath, and you're already tapping into the qualities that are there. That you're beginning to ground yourself into those qualities and anchoring your awareness into them, so that they're happening by themselves, if that makes sense. Is that you've attuned to the connection. you've attuned to that quality of breath in your body. It might be just as simple as you may notice that you're naturally breathing a little slower by this stage. That you find that lovely flow and softness and sway that gives you a lovely tone. You may find yourself breathing that natural tone of your body more, and that actually feels really nice. And that you find yourself doing it without even thinking about it, simply because it feels nice. So, again, I'm getting into a little bit there. So again, you're smelling a flower, and let me know how you get on. And again, please subscribe if you haven't already. Share it with other people. That would be super. It'd be great to get as many people on the challenge as possible. Again, put your queries in the comments, and again, click for notification. And then if you do the 30 days, let's email in and let's get together for a session and we'll talk it through. And I was thinking about putting a time limit on it. So that offer for the one-to-one session is we'll run it for about 3 months from the start of the first video. Okay, so I'll put that in the description so you'll know that. Okay, but for now, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, remember, keep smelling the flower.